All right, something woke me up out my sleep about a video. Um, y'all remember when that shit happened? I don't know why I was hearing about what about Bob. I remember there's a girl that's a tarot reader, a dark skinned girl, a very slender dark skinned girl that she got a bob in her hair and she wear like hazel contacts. And both of these videos came up in my feed yesterday. I'm like, what the hell? Why is this coming up? Because I don't watch that girl's thing. I don't know. It kind of like she reminded me of this girl that a long time ago with the baby food. We went to Indiana. A long time ago we went to Indiana. My mom came down here and then she wanted to go down to Indiana to go see like a cousin or something that they had. And I think I ended up going with her on this road trip. I ended up going with her on this road trip. It took us like a couple hours to get down there or something like this. You know, she tried to make me feel bad or something about going, but I went. And I never met these family members, but they said it was gonna be a girl my age there or something like this. And it was gonna be fun. So I went with them and everything like this, and we're gonna get food and we're gonna do this. Just come on. So I ended up going with them. And then I met this so-called cousin or whatever. And the girl, I guess she had some kind of stomach problems or something like this. And she had to eat baby food. And that was what they was telling me. But you know, everything I think about now with everything like spiritual or whatever. And on another level, they were saying she got to eat baby food. It's almost I was hearing somebody also, what the hell? I wanted you to eat my shit or eat poop or something like this. And so um the girl on Facebook, I call her What About Bob because I can't never remember the name of her channel. And it's a real dark skinned girl. She got this damn bob. It's a strange looking bob. It ain't like no bob like what girls is wearing today. It's like a mushroom bob. You know, the bob just go around. It's like a what do you call it? The kind like that guys wear or whatever. Like when guys get their hair cut back in the 70s or something with that bowl cut. It's something like that. And I think the girl is a fucking alien. And what I think the girl is, but we'll just keep it moving. And so yesterday, both of these videos came out, and I didn't get it in my head until now. I didn't get it into my head until now. And sources woke me up out of my sleep. Um, I was watching. Okay, and so I seen her yesterday, and then again, I just don't like to watch her channel because I don't know. I know sometimes if somebody's energy is not right, I won't watch it. And then whenever I see that girl, I always think about the house that we went to. Cause it seemed like almost like that girl. We only stayed there for a little bit. I only seen her for a second, but the girl kind of looked like I don't know. She just remind me of that trip every time I see this girl's tarot channel. So it reminds me of that trip. And so you know, we went there, whatever. Of course, I came back. I think, like I said, I don't know if this is another one of these people trying to populate the earth with me and do whatever this weird shit is with my energy. I don't know. Um, But I was noticing that she kinda looked like that girl. Y'all remember back when the Kanika Jenkins thing happened? Now this came in my feed too, and I'm thinking like, why did somebody sending me this shit from 7 years ago? But it was a little girl from like Chicago or from Indiana or something. It was a girl, and she had a red short hair, a red bob or a red short haircut. And she was like, I was sitting on this couch, and she went viral or whatever around the time of the case. And she was like, I was sitting on this couch, and dude, and I was sitting here for hours. And I was sitting, and she was talking to some dude on his camera, and she's like, no, no. And she was like, really street, this girl. She was like, really street. And she's like, I was sitting here on this couch for hours. And then I was thinking about this, you know. And she like, and she kind of reminded me of my cousin Patricia's daughter, Fantasia. She kind of reminded me of her. And you know, Teresa Martin reminded me of Patricia Pitts, just a younger version of her. So I was watching something, and Source was really calling my name before I went to sleep. So I don't understand why I didn't get this. But I seen some case where they, like 12 hours ago, there's some people that there's some people that turned in a girl. Her mother, they said her parents turned her in. She did a crime or something that was so gruesome that her parents turned her in or whatever. And it's like this mixed girl or whatever. And she's sitting here talking about some crime that she had committed or something like this. And they put her in, but on the screen in the video. That's why I know this. You motherfuckers is weird. Whoever y'all is that's here doing this invasion. It was like your parents turned you in, but I don't have no parents here. I don't have no parents. So, here. Now, I could have parents in Chicago that's already in the underworld or in this secret terrorist organization. They could have one of my clones. They could have did this, but this is disassociating the situation. Because the same way that it's almost like somebody want me to talk about whatever, something, but the same way that the police was talking to that person in the interrogation is the same way that they was talking to this woman. This is why I said, y'all, I'm here to let you know what the fuck this is when it comes to the future. What's coming into the future. And I'm going to tell you right now, touch the fuck not. Because I was looking at the girl, I'm like, shit, that ain't me. I don't know, that ain't even no girl that can try to pretend like me or something like this. But, you know, I was seeing like the other part of it because something kept saying go into the city or something like this. So it's the other part of something. It's like some people are persecuting me, or they could have been doing the same thing to my family over the time. This is why they being quiet, but I had to speak. I have to speak because again, but these people don't have a name. This no organization. This is this heathen court or something like this that exuded itself into our reality, and you guys have let it by again looking at tarot instead of investigating it in these readers. Besides the Holy Spirit, because that's the whole thing that we're talking about. Everybody else that everybody on here, you could tell the difference between me, that I'm not like them or they not like me as readers. And the whole thing was to make tarot popular because they knew I was going to come out and speak my truth through video. So to keep my channel small, let other tarot readers feed off of my stuff, even let people that's trying to set me up articulate stuff and match up stuff from different videos and try to make it seem like I'm saying something or I'm not saying something. You get what I'm saying? And this is why the king can do no wrong. The term is used to protect somebody like me from these people that's sniveling around and creeping around like snakes and slithering around, trying to blame me for something that they did 20-something years ago to me and several other children like me in order to steal from us with these trust funds. And some of these people are in the government, and so you motherfuckers is going to go to jail, and you better give up them kids. This is like a wicked Jesus or a fake Jesus talking about don't touch none of those, you know, children or something like this, or put the millstone around your neck. And I'm saying that it's some of these people that's innocent that's in jail or something like this. See, this is how twisted it is, that they didn't put the millstone around their neck. And these people were a group of people that was assigned to protect somebody's energy. It could be mine, right? And these children that they talking about are these forever youngers that's about to get erased off the map because you tried to sacrifice somebody like me, the Holy Spirit. So do you understand what I'm saying? So back to the video. So there's a girl, everybody know the video. And I heard that somebody said it was unseen. So this let me know that y'all is trying to do a little swoop setup. And then y'all trying to make karmic ending 1010 me. But that motherfucker kind of looked like that girl. She looked just like that damn girl that's on that video. It's a little thin, little dark-skinned girl. She showed her whole body and shit like this. And she got a red bob in her hair. She got a red bob in her hair. And she got, like, she kind of looked like the little thing off of Ice Age the Meltdown. She almost looked like that little sloth or whatever on Ice Age the Meltdown. That's what she looked like. But she real dark skinned. She got big old eyelashes on her eyes. And she's sitting here like, no, what y'all seeing is Kanika was going da 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 da. Old dude and that other dude is going down. And it's a popular fucking video, but it's so funny because when I put it, I woke up and something told me go straight back to that video. And when I put the video on, she was like, no, you messing up what I'm saying. You messing up what I'm saying. And when I put the video on, I could not find it nowhere on but everybody know this video by a girl goes viral by explaining what happened to Kanika Jenkins on live. That's what the video is called. But I went all the way through YouTube and I'm like, where the fuck is the video? So I know that these people is trying to taunt it, talking about some, oh, I bet you wish you would have kept that video. I don't mean wish I need to kept shit because I don't got nothing to do with no fucking Kanika Jenkins. The Martin family is kin to the Martin family is um, more than likely connected to the Pitts. The Patricia energy that you gave my pathway to back in the day instead of giving me my pathway, that cousin Patricia and the boyfriend masculine energy that y'all cloned to mine and took with her, you better ask them people. I'm not this person's child. Kanika was not this person's child. There could be some people mad because they're not about to get this money or something like this. Or they're gonna have to give that money back or something. I mean, I don't know what Chicago doing. All right. But we seen that the air, I don't know what Chicago doing. I don't know what Chicago doing, but we know that the air is in the upright in my motherfucking video. That means that I, the one that fly high, am in the upright. These people or Chicago, the city, is in the reverse. Whatever the fuck happened to that girl, it ain't got shit to do with me. All right. So we got something about somebody not being somebody's child here. And then somebody else that's blocked. So I don't know, like I was even thinking like about these people, this person or whoever this group is, these garbage pail kids or these, we'll never be royals or whatever, or we're gonna make sure that you never gonna be a royal. Um it's something about them using clones or misfits or people that I don't know. It's something about them using these types of children or these people to, I don't know. Also, it's something about them people that was in the city around the time that happened, whether it was something that happened to me in the past or whether it's something that happened to that girl. Because I told you our stories are 20 years apart. Okay. 20 something years apart. So what I was thinking was, I know these people ain't had themselves planted in the city all this time because of something weird that happened so long ago. And then they end up, because you have to think about it, why else would these people be putting up that fucking footage? Let's go back it. Unless they was all in the city at some point in time, hiding in the city, and now because of whatever they was doing in the underworld, digging on us and finding out who got trust funds and all this other stuff. Now they ready to come back to these parts. You see what I'm saying? It could have been, it's like when God tell them people, you're not these people. You are people that I purchased or something, or God purchased, a long time ago. Basically saying, somebody's trying to get out of a contract or they trying to be free, but these are children of no, these are like forever young celebrities, versions of celebrities that got a vendetta against the industry or something because maybe they didn't make the cut, or these was people that they was promised was going to be looking a certain way or staying slender, or their skin was going to stay nice and good, or they was going to they was going to give them a long term in these contracts. But then some people started to grow up, get big, get fat, these things like this. And then they had to get these child stars or some of these people, or even in the industry or the music industry, they had to come up out of there. And then they had to start creating clones or something like this or to replace those people. or aliens start, different type of species would come, or skinwalkers and stuff like this, and then inhabit those bodies and then become those people. So it's something like that. So these people could be trying to get off these cousins that would have been moved if they did something to me, or they allowed something to happen to me that I can't remember happened to me in the Truman Show. Them kids got moved. They either got some money, or these are people that was getting paid to harm people, and they got paid to move out of like Waukegan, out of Lake County, and move into Chicago. Well, they would say, "Oh, we moving to Alabama, or we moving to Texas, or we moving to California or something," but they was not. They was moving back, like Oscar's kids. They was moving back. I'm hearing that some of these people was cloned, and they never went to California. They moved back to Chicago, or they moved. You see what I'm saying? Because those kids is popular in Chicago because their mama was real cute and everything, and they family from Chicago or whatever. So, and I think that my play sister, her father was from Chicago too. So mm, their father's side of the family was heavy in Chicago, and then they had a couple cousins or whatever that was, like I said, centered in Chicago. Um, with this aqua bougie energy. But there's something else here, y'all. I don't know, because sometimes aqua bougie make me think that she a forever young version of Trina, which is the mama of those children, of Oscar's children. And aqua bougie make me think about her, because how she used to look when she was young or whatever. But she also looked like my cousin Danielle Bruton. So, and I told y'all I found that picture of me with all my cousins. We were somewhere, and I had on some clothes that's like recent clothes that I remember buying like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, something like this. But in that picture, I looked like I was like 5 months pregnant, but I was never pregnant when I was wearing that clothes. I was not, you see what I'm saying? The outfit and the shirt been already not in my possession, you know? And I was surrounded by cousins that I normally don't be around. And I don't know where the hell we was at. I don't know where we were at, but I was surrounded by cousins that I'm rarely around, especially because of the age difference and things like this. And I'm looking at that picture like, what the I was not pregnant when I was not that I was never that big when I had them clothes. Matter of fact, that's when I lost a lot of weight. I lost a lot of weight when I bought that clothes. And I was looking at this picture, and I looked like I was like 6 months pregnant. And it made me think about, somebody sent me a message a couple months ago, about a year ago, saying this is our world. So these people, I wonder if they kidnapped me and cloned me or something. It's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something like this is when I'm getting the reference. Okay. And Splinter the Rat. But the Splinter may not be so nice, or the Splinter the Rat wants the Empress, and he's not a good guy. Or even if he is a good guy, he can't have the Empress. And these motherfuckers is mad because what you mean you don't want our mole rat, Thumbelina? We made you small. Zelensky made you small. What you mean you don't want our Mr. Mole Dad that we all love to have you? Trey Gang, who also know what the fuck this is. But this is somebody that would know you don't have nothing to do with something, but will tie your ass into something because they want you so bad. I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers, you better stay where just like my dad or whoever this is left me out of this street shit, or out of this basement gutter shit, or this underground king shit, where y'all think it's a badge of honor to go to jail or something, to act like you did a crime so you could look cool. It ain't me. I got swag when I talk. It's about where I come from. It ain't got shit to do with being tough. It's how I'm articulating these cards here when I'm doing my cards. And I feel fun and free on my channel to do these readings. I might be dealing with a lot of people, like I said, that's coming in my energetic field that talk like this because they want some kind of justice. It's also like these people want to, like, bully me. They trying to say I can't read or I don't know what I'm talking about. But there's other people coming forward trying to bully me to be the eyes or something for the streets I don't got shit to do with. I'm either a seer or I'm not because I don't got shit to do with the streets, so I shouldn't know nothing about the streets. So it just shows you that I'm a seer. But there's other people that want to discount the fact. It just shows that I'm Christ. It just shows that I am, and I'm not like them, and they not like me, and that's just the bottom fucking line. You motherfuckers is weird. That's why people can't help people out these days. We ain't in that time right now. And just because I'm doing these, and when I'm doing these videos, I'm not helping nobody else. I'm not helping nobody out. This is just something that I was brought here to do on earth is to relay these messages. They got shit to do with me, and then they don't. So people think that I'm trying to help somebody or something. No. Unless y'all got some old um, mind control frequency stuff left behind there. All right. And you want to um and you want to try to mind control me to the underworld or by tasing me or something to listen to what you say and then do this stuff. So this could be something like this here. So somebody went and put something in my back of my skin, in my neck or something like this. So if I'm not doing videos or something, you're gonna use me as some janky um shock something collar dog to talk when I'm spoken to. You better get the fuck up out of here. That whole city gonna be lit the fuck up under that ground until they find out where y'all motherfuckers is at. Cause I'm not here to do no one-on-one nothing, nigga. I'm telling you right now. I'm not here to call no shots on no one-on-one type shit. I ain't here to call no shots on no one-on-one type shit. I'm telling you that right now. I'm here, God said, judging the nations, and I will say what's going to happen to these people. And your ass will get deported. And see, a lot of you politicians is tapped in, Lori Lightfoot and all you motherfuckers and Mr. Johnson out there in the city. Because I seen you on the first day when you went in your building and cut that damn thing. I seen Khadijah Parham with your ass walking up in that building. So yeah, maybe there was a father that went into the underworld or something like this in Chicago, and you brought them other people or something like this, or you didn't have no choice. Maybe my dad was kidnapped by their dad and brought into the city and given a sector or a legion of demons. And they dad was trying to keep a hold of me, this Stefan energy. You see what I'm saying? Maybe they got him on gambling. Maybe they got him on something like, oh, you know how it work, man. If another man's spank another kid daughter, it could be some stupid shit like this. Then you know what happened. You know what happened in these streets or something like this. As they did some shit like this, like kill my dad or something and clone him. And these people been controlling him and making sure that they steal all my assets for the past couple years, like some big ass gang or something like this. Because I feel like somebody tried to claim that you or I was a thief, and it's just not true. You may think some children is yours or something, but these ain't your children. These could be the people that was locked up with these people in the underground that was mad at you or me because they would feel like I'm supposed to be the Christ. I'm supposed to know what happened to them. And they could have been locked up with these people and being used by these people in the underworld while these people did whatever they did. So like I said, if it's something that happened to me when I went to like 20 something years ago when I was in Rosemont, if something happened to me, there was a band of these people already in Chicago. Something weird happened, could have happened then. These people could have been taken into the underworld. They could have been mad because they felt like I was untouchable or I was not touched, right? They could have been kidnapped by these people and they could have been forced to join whatever this gang is. Or they could have been just held hostage by these people. And these people could have been watching me, you know what I'm saying, on some kind of unethical recordings or something like this. All right. By the time, if something like this really did happen with that girl in Chicago, which would be 20 something years later, because we talking about Clone Wars. That kind of could have been like some kind of fiasco to get this little girl's name out there as the distraction as to what was happening. I'm even hearing that could have been even a distraction as to what was happening to. It was some kind of shakeup or something that happened between the underworld or something like this. But like I said, um, if they took my sister into the underworld when she was supposed to go back to Texas, if they took her in like in 95 or something like this, 95, 96, if they took that sister into the underworld, and when my dad was supposed to go to South Carolina, because I was thinking about how I just noticed that Johnson and Johnson is now going using SC Johnson wax. So this could be some splice between their sourcing energy or something from South Carolina. You get what I'm saying? This is old shit now. Them needing the source energy or something for whatever they create from South Carolina. Now that could be the resources, whatever you want to think the resources is. They need to have a binding. That's why all these Johnsons are coming out in political arena as mayors and all this other shit, because it's something about eating another family, consuming another family. And this is talking about these people might have resources, or there could be something in their genetics. Because even if you think about it like this is still science. It's still science. And again, whatever his name, Johnson, that was either the governor or whatever this was in Wisconsin with the blue eyes and the blonde hair. I'm looking at how much that person looked like my play sister's grandma, Dorothy Parham. So there's some tie here, but they look like one of the people that was iced out. I'm gonna say iced out because these are people that they could have been brown skinned back in the day when you knew them, but I call them iced out because now they look Caucasian, blonde hair, blue eyes. This could be something to do with the Ice King energy. You see what I'm saying? If they was cloning us or cloning this man and bringing them around me, this could be somebody that was hurt by something. When they swapped him out, he left the scene because he was hurt by something and went into the underworld and wanted to punish me. So it's almost like somebody saying, at least I'll die with a smile on my face. This could be somebody that came to say like they was a messenger of light, or somebody that was in their energy or just appeared on the scene within the past 5 to 10 years and became very famous or popular. But it was whatever it was that they was doing to me behind the scenes, making me look bad or recording me in inappropriate or downtime or whatever like this. This is the person that's like, I won't stop torturing you. Right? Somebody's using some kind of ill means to torture somebody. Mm, say that some of us are like orange, blue, whatever like this because of our eyes, our third eyes. So this is somebody that knows that my third eye is very powerful. This could have went either one way or the other. This is going to be one of the largest takedowns of these people that be holding people hostage or something, or they was going to sacrifice. They thought that they was going to use my blood or the blood of Christ to try to implement me in some crime I didn't have nothing to do with. And so they could just use me as the scapegoat for all the bad stuff that supposedly happened. Like same thing with Biden. So they can use them as the scapegoat for all the bad stuff that was happening and then go ahead and put Trump back in there. But this shit ties back with the Trump a little bit deeper to that, because that could be one of these that would be one of these feathers on my crown that knew I was going to be the president in the future. So this shit runs deeper than you think, and it runs deeper in the city of Chicago than what you think. It runs deeper with the Jackson family in Indiana than you think. It runs deeper than you think. It just runs deeper than you think. It's kind of like me being the real Christ and somebody being in like Michael Jackson energy when he was in Thriller. You see what I'm saying? This is somebody that deals with the dead or something like this. An army of the dead or something. And then that person don't want nothing to happen to these forever young children that get to run around here and do horrible things to people. It's kind of like long legs or some shit like this. that they want to continue to go and troll and do this, whatever this is that they do by setting people up and all this shit. And I'm somebody coming to say, hey, you got innocent people in jail that was probably protecting someone like a secret service for a queen or something. And you also you got these people that are torturing and tormenting and harming children. You see what I'm saying? Um, in these underground facilities or something like this. And they're the ones that need to, it benefits us more to get them out of the way. So this could be that warning from like Chapo to Trump to stay away from the cartels or something, because this is cartel activity. So it would be something where the police would be able to use my mind's eye. They could have tried to make me incompetent because the police, or I wouldn't even say the police, because local police is, a lot of them is bought out. But this would be something that the FBI or that's why I said this whole thing is ridiculous. Because Patel and Gabby Gilson, or whatever her name is, that's a clone of my sister Adriana Bruton, or her mom's name is Olsen. So these underground people that's dealing with this Yakub energy that ages these people or stunts their growth, or whatever this is, for whatever whatever this scientific program or something that they have going on. All right. So it's like you better for them dead than alive. You see what I'm saying? This is something that was done a long time ago. When they say Michael Jackson them ain't dead, these motherfuckers was in the background or the underground, and there's good ones and bad ones there. But I feel like when they feel like it's hot around their collar, they got the means to fuck you up. These people got the means to bring some people around you slowly, by slowly messing with your brain, bringing your brain capacity down, and slowly bringing the people back hidden in your neighborhood, tucked away, that's setting you up. And these motherfuckers be a little bit bolder. You could, it's like Smile. You might realize that these kids don't look nothing like your kids look when you look at some children, whatever. And these ain't your fucking kids. These are some of these forever youngers. You could find yourself in a situation where these are forever youngers of your sisters or cousins. They just happen to look like your kids or look like you because of the similarities. And you can have motherfuckers right in your crib setting you up right where you sit. But they know the best thing, they think, because they've been around these people and they know how this networking system work. They think the best thing for you to do is just take the little charge or whatever, let these people play with your name or play with your identity, and then they're gonna let you free, but you will be under control of them. And that shit ain't happening over here with the Empress. Okay? So there's a whole bunch of people trying to get something. This is a whole bunch of people trying to get something off of someone. And trying to get this off, or get the heat off of their group. This is like people that want us to submit to them as if they the new world order or something like this. You hear what I said? But this is a major like cloning something. This is like this Yakub energy, this Dr. York energy. It's something like this. What these people is doing some shit in the underground. All right. They're not just there though. They've made themselves up into high, so-called high places. These principalities that are not your flesh and blood. These are some type of entities or some kind of skinwalkers or something like this. You have to look at it like that. And it's either them or you. I'm telling you, that's how they're looking at it. Some of these family members could have been taken into, like, slowly plucked off and taken into this underworld activity throughout your life. That's why when I say about the generationers, I'm talking about like the people that grew up around me in the 80s to the 90s. That's how I break it up that way, because you, you look at people's pictures and stuff on Facebook today, and you tend to be like, okay, that's what that person looked like. But if you go back to their Facebook way in the beginning with their old pictures, you'll find out that that person don't look shit like they did back then. Because these are people that come in and take over the other person's identity or their existence. This is what this is. They're tired of being in the dark or something like this. So like I told you, a lot of these people, if you're having a condition that I'm having around you with a sick atmosphere, these are just people, like I told you. These could be Superman people or X-Men people, that went rogue or whatever this is. Yeah, we got the world in the upright here. And I tell you, if these people are so far gone, they've been taken hostage and taken in the underworld and beaten and trafficked or something by these people, they could fear these people. They could see what these people got going on there or in the outskirts, and they know that it would be impossible for somebody to beat these people. I feel like this is what we're picking up on. But it's like these people love you, but the fact that you don't want to go into the underworld and be with a Hades energy, somebody trying to fuck you up. Okay? Somebody trying to hate, only gonna hate if you make them. Straight up. So we cleared the table a little bit, but let's go ahead and see this. So they could have did something to your mindset. So you're not active. You're not fully tapped in when people are doing this to you. By the time you wake up, they didn't already try to put you in some type of social credit system prison for the rest of your life. That mean that you can never go viral. You will never be able to, your algorithm is forever going to be in the low rankings, no matter how good your stuff is. um, so that these people can be in control of what you're saying. And again, here is this girl. I told you, this is who did this. Whoever did this, a group of women here that did this to the Holy Spirit or the Empress. This water deities or these women from the water, these Oshun energies, these Orishas or something like this. But when Christ want to stand or America want to stand, the Orishas can't take it. So the Orishas is a collective group of women of the waters, right? They show them all so-called black women on American gods, but this could be India, Africa, and Asia, and all of them and all their women and their children that are here in this diaspora green group or something like this. They could have, these people maybe didn't have as much power or something as the so-called white or Targaryen, or it's like a separate group of a bloodline that runs deep here. You know what I'm saying? But again, a lot of those people tend to be lustful. They get in gambling. They do something that leads them to be judged by this group of people, this group of heathens. All right? They do something to be under judgment by these group of heathens so that the person can take over, that consume their whole identity. And they save the best for the last, I feel, with the Empress energy here. All right. And we got Sedona with death here. So again, we got the Empress in reverse, but not die. So what they will probably try to do with this Empress, either this a fake Empress that's not dead, or what they're gonna try to do with the Empress is not kill the Empress because the energy is needed, or they know if they kill the Empress is bringing down a tower. But what they're gonna try to do is get the Empress implemented in a crime or whatever this is, or the king or whatever like this. And that's why we're gonna keep on using that Rex Precur. I believe that's how you pronounce it, because even if you was saying I did something wrong, the king cannot do a moral wrong. This is some people that want to be the new royals here. And they want to use these children that they've been stealing from my womb or something like this to create this. And maybe even the wombs of my children that they could have kidnapped and murdered in the underworld or in this secret gang. It's like a secret society. And it's like everybody is scared of them. Politics, they not going to do right by you for them, because these people can make something go viral and finish a politician in a day. So it don't matter if your father or your brother, it don't matter if I was Donald Trump's daughter, long lost daughter. These motherfuckers is not going to go against this group because they've been caught doing something unjust, or they got a video of them in their early days when they was joining a sorority or something, that something they did something unethical or something like this. But with this marvelous energy, I'm telling you about that dream that I had. And in that dream, they had me locked in the basement. And that's who the fuck was in that house with a masculine that looked like my spouse. The fuck you talking about? I know what I seen in that dream. It's like God gave me wings or something to see it may, you know, a winged seer or maybe a heightened sense to see what could have been happening, who they covering up for. Somebody saying that somebody's cut. A lot of people is doing videos saying somebody was covering up for the sister, but which sister? Because these could be fake sister wives that was acting like they was married to this spouse that could have been dead, and they've been using his identity all this time. Or this could be somebody that's not somebody's sister at all. Or like I said, my father and my sister got taken into the underworld before they went to these trips. They didn't make it to the airport. They didn't make it to the airport. Remember the girl, I told you, the girl that got caught with that man, her son or something like this. Um, what was it? In the room for 20 years, and the person was sick and emaciated and stuff like this. That looked just like my stepmother, Sharon Olsen. It just looked like she did back in 1990s. This is like some kind of devil energy, man. This South Africa, they could be calling it something South France or South Africa, you know, in Lake County over there where I come from or whatever. They could be calling it something like that. Like these people they want to control our reality of what America is. They're like redefining America. You get what I'm saying? It's a very dangerous thing, but I'm telling you, it's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss. You might go in one of these police stations, something your ass ain't coming back out the right way. Just telling you. So it's to make people panic. It's to make people panic. You won't even know what to do. You just an innocent regular person, and these people have been in your house and shit when you wasn't there. They've been in your house when you was there. These people think that they gonna run around here and do whatever the fuck they want. There could even be some people that would sacrifice their life or be a suicide bomber to go behind the scenes and act like they going to jail on the media or on the news. They act like these people did these vile crimes so either they did do it, they was brain mind controlled to do it, so these people can get a hold of them and then control them, or these are people that just said, hey, I'm about to sacrifice my life for Islam or Christ or something, and I just want to go behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And behind the scenes just mean that these could be foot soldiers. These could be people that want to fight for the good cause, and they need to have, free reign. I don't know what this is, but this is something like it's something like more for the streets or something. And for family dynamics, even breakdowns of the bloodlines by your skills or your gift. They're gonna they're gonna divvy you up or divide you up. But definitely people are using schools and hospitals and these other places to rescue people and get them and smuggle them out. Or this is also they using them. Some of these other darker people are using them to smuggle people into the underworld or into the behind the scenes. It's something like this. And that's why judgment is here. Now, somebody like me, it may be saying that the best thing for you to do is go to the east, because maybe the last people that are fighting for this shit is in the east, and it's saying the sun goes from the east to the west, but there's nowhere to go because again, some people say I'm the empress in the way that this underground thing. If I would have been taken in with my dad or this sister or something a long time ago, there would be ranking. I would have made my way up to the ranks. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So I will be able to maybe already have had me a sector to protect myself, knowing what these people is capable of, and just like separate my shit and we move somewhere and start, doing something here. Okay. But it's very unsure as to what this is. It's almost like you gotta, in order to even try to get your ass to fly or something, it's like you gotta run through. You remember on Never Ending Story when they had those the Never Ending Story when they had them damn two ladies, those two seraphim or whatever, and the trail had to run through that thing or he was gonna get struck by that lightning or whatever, or by those laser beams. It's kind of like this. Like choose the right way, whatever you do choose. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this, but It's something about time to call judgment on these people. The time is now. All right. The only thing that could be saving somebody is the fact that somebody could have some footage out there about you being attacked, but it would break down another sector. You know what I'm saying? It's like if this group seen no are saying nobody seen it, but somebody did seen it. The only thing that could be saving you is if this person made it out the country or something with the footage that somebody was attacking. It would have to, because there's either or. They want to show that somebody attacked me and I was supposed to be dead and I'm not dead. And so they could be trying to call me something like a zombie or something, but it could just be that this is Christ's energy or somebody's energy is untouchable. Right? Or supposed to be anyway. This is something, this is very tipsy topsy turvy, because I'm hearing the way some of these girls do, because of the way that they eat or the way that they operate or something like this. They use their girls for like catching dudes up. You know, they may send these girls into older men's lives, or by the time these people get 30, 40, go through a midlife crisis, they send one of these whirlwind girls in their life, send them through a whirlwind, get their blood kicking and moving again or something like this. And then, that's another way that they do it, is then turn the masculine away from the, or maybe it could be the other way around. They'll send a younger masculine in to rock the old lady's world, right? And then get her to, I don't know, be submissive or something like this, like that movie that just recently came out. But they knew they couldn't do that to the Empress, so they might have sent somebody towards this male. But they're not doing it for no reason. They're not doing it for no reason. This is a power grab. This is they're not doing it to it's shame on the government in some of these states, because you knew that people been breeding us just to kill us. It's like having a whole bunch of mice in some kind of pen or something, and you got a big old snake. Eventually you're not gonna eat them damn mice. So eventually those mice is in there because you about to pluck them one by one and feed them to the snake. So do you get what I'm saying? These people, but they must fear something, because they're really scrambling now, trying to get something to go some kind of way. They're really scrambling now, because I mean, it's like they want something to go some kind of way, because I told you it's like migrational. So if these people were spending the last 20 years in Chicago, then that means that they could be moving their way back into the outer cities, like back into these little counties and shit that's, spread across the Midwest between Milwaukee and Chicago. It's just like a change of, some of them go towards Milwaukee, some go towards Chicago. I don't know who makes the decision, but this is just what me analyzing it from sitting on my couch for the past 7 years. This is what I've gotten, with no friends, no phone activity, no movement, barely ever having gas in my car but to take my child back and forth to school. So you get what I'm saying? I'm not out there doing shit. So I don't know. But that's how they want you. It's kind of like the formula of Lasher. Like, he got us all in the house. We're exactly where he wants us. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit like this. But let's not think about Lasher though. This is something else. Like, that's how, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to navigate. This is how I'm guessing they separate also the children of media, because these are people that want to come here from other countries and run our television services. So they don't want America to have anything to do with Hollywood. These are like people that came here and they want to take it over. So this got something to do with being a child of media. You're going to be able to see like movies, how now people so woke and everything, they be analyzing movies and shit like this or whatever like that. So this is what this looked like to me here, because they really running the royal family from somewhere between this sector. They really are. They was running the royals or something like this, and so now I'm here, and I'm a problem for these people. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the green energy with a collaboration in the reverse. The world is here. All right, this is something tactical. This could also be a silent war right now. But maybe somebody could be a beacon of hope, because it's like these people been able to get away with this. If we let them seal the deal on this last thing here, America is done for. It's never going to be the same. All right. So I heard after the sun falls, but maybe somebody already fell recently or something like this. And we have forward movement with a bloodline or something like this, or restoration or something like this of a bloodline. Like this is like real, what the real deal was going on during the war on Iraq or some shit like this. It's like, I don't know how to explain it to you. But there's people that's divided here. There's people that's stuck somewhere that want to go home or something. There's some people that don't know that they was taking little kids and stuff like this, and they think that that's home, or they think that this gang. That's why I said anything that make you think that you have to be hurt by it before you can join it is not for you. It's heavy Stockholm syndrome. These kids were caged together, trauma bonded with each other. They worked with each other. They did these little runner activities together. They did these little hits together. Some people seen their first rape or murder together. Some people did their first rape and murder together, is what I'm hearing about these groups. All right. So it's not just rich men, elite, that can have anybody that they want. Famous people, they didn't tell you about the people that lay low in the dark, that just make these transactions. And they are dangerous too. They don't even have a name. They don't have a nothing. They don't have a nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So we got mentally stuck way. I'm telling you, this has something to do with people's brain power, like keeping them domicile or docile while you run circles around them in order to do something here. And so we got provider of emotional support and maturity, King of Cups here. So again, the inner city could have been having this going on, and now they got discovered in the inner city. They could have got ran out, and now they're going back to the rural areas, or they could be calling it outer space and going into the rural areas in Wisconsin, where basically like nobody lives, in these other states. These are other states across the nation. How these people that operate, they didn't create a whole nother sector. Now this could be a friendly group, or maybe again these people was turned against you by somebody in your family that was in this group. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's something like this, because they knew that somebody knew that you was the Messiah. And to these people, they are Messiah. To these people, it's like, how dare you? To the army of the dead, this person could have been a Messiah. This could be a cousin that was supposedly found dead, or somebody that had a wound or got hit by a car or something like this. And then they came back. Y'all thought that was your cousin that came back, but it really wasn't, because they was taken by these people, or they was because of what's in their DNA or something like this, or something like this. Now these people could have knew something was going to happen, a battle that they was going to have to fight in the future, and they could be your friends, possibly. There's different denominations of these groups. Like once they got into this, or got taken, or somebody met somebody on a dating website, went to a hotel and was taken by these people or something like this. Like there's, it's like, it's making me think about the dark crystal with the good Skeksis and the bad and the mystics. So you have the mystics, and then you had the bad Skeksis. Remember? And then you had They were like the towering group over the little Geflums or Gelflings or whatever they're called. So to be honest, the I'm hearing something about a mixture between the Gelflings and the Skeksis or something like this. Because have you seen a family that's kind of like real, like, urban, kind of ghetto, basically kickback families and stuff like this? These could be looked at as dark Skeksis. And then, but really with a sense of mystics, or these could be children of the mystics with the Skeksis, like the dark and light. You get what I'm saying? And this is not nothing that's in no book. If Christ is coming, they're bringing a message that's not really regularly spoken like other people. So this could be something like them trying to put somebody in Christ or me in a spiritual jail or something like this. So there could be an emperor that's in reverse here. All right. And this wheel of fortune could be coming back towards maybe the rest of the bloodline is messed up for them. But if there's an emperor that was going against the empress here, or had kidnapped, or maybe somebody's, because I'm hearing your favorite TV person dies, and then we got death with Sedona or whatever, Sedina or whatever this is in reverse, and we got the empress here. So I don't know if this is the emperor and the empress in reverse that wanted to take something from me with the bloodline, but somebody's trying to make sure with surety who is of this bloodline, because something been mixed up for a long time, and people that was not supposed to have access to this stuff, to this bloodline, had access to it. But again, people's meters could be on. Hangman in reverse. Somebody's getting enlightened about something with this money. Okay. This is about funding or something for something that, just imagine you was a rich girl. If I was a rich girl, if I had all the money in the world. Okay, so imagine you didn't know that you was a rich girl or a rich boy, but your family did. And without asking you, they were creating something. Now, they thought that they were creating this for your better good. The best thing for Rebecca is for us to have a hold of that money, because we know that in 10 years, these underlords gave us 10 years and they coming back for this person. Now, if we don't want to lose Rebecca, we better be doing something with this money, whether Rebecca knows it or not. We're taking her money to protect her, you know. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hearing something like this. Like, how dare her look at us like that? But Rebecca might want to just take, y'all got your, like, some of these people got themselves in this on because they wanted to, or they got fooled into it. And some people got taken, is what I'm hearing. But Rebecca might have just thought it was best to go to another country and set up something there so that she can operate from there to be able to maybe get these people out of whatever this is, so she can have a bird's eye view or a different view of things. You know, you know, because I feel like a lot of these people, they be tempted to go to the dark side. It's like they work hand in hand, but not the dark and the light. There's like some kind of cheat code or some kind of respect between the two. And now all of them are waking up, realizing that the Empress realized that this money was taken. And so now they're all on one side. So my mind would have been better if the government hadn't been hijacked by these people, or isn't. My mind would have been better used there to fight against this, even though I shouldn't know nothing about it. But they didn't trust that this was a Messiah energy. And so what did they do? They tried to sacrifice me. You get what I'm saying? And now they could be giving these people in this community some type of power or authority or something like this, even though these people were in the underworld, not even plugged into regular society. So these could be people that like they saying that old girl from Wisconsin want to put these children above these criminals above your children. You get what I'm saying? There's no order. There's no order because most people then went to the dark and they're not coming back to the light. They just not. Yeah, future garden plans. I just seen in reverse. And then Waverly Defense Gardens. So maybe these people was waiting for somebody to show up and they was looking at you like, this can't be the person. And it's just like you looking at me instead of listening to what I'm saying. because I'm just the conduit of whatever this is speaking to you, right? I'm just a conduit of whatever this is speaking to you, sitting in one spot, seeing what's going on because I have the eyes, a miniature eye of God. Okay. And these people got bigger eyes than me. You know what I'm saying? So we got not interested. There could be some clear blue seeing here. Okay, somebody's thinking clearly now. This could be somebody also that got a disgruntled way of looking at something. They know that I have to fight for myself because whatever, but this could be somebody that got a gang in the underground and then like I see clearly you was just gonna rat me out or something. And I'm thinking, I don't know who we talking about, but I know it ain't gonna be talking about me because I don't know what the fuck y'all be. I don't know what you was doing. So we got strength in America. I gotta be America. I gotta wake up every day and be fucking America. You know what I'm saying? I got to wake up every day and be America. I got to be able to navigate this shit that y'all done laid out on my back. It's like they tried to kill Empress and have me as some kind of Fiji mound, and these people just building all over my fucking body and all over my back or something like this. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit here and say, no, 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 you can't. What is y'all doing? You know, you said you love me. Why would you try to be setting me up? I didn't even think that nobody would even be doing no stupid shit like that. And then say, no, 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 and spank these people. No, motherfucker, you coming for me. I'm wiping out the sector for you even thinking that shit was okay. I cannot allow. It's hard enough to be a queen rising in such conditions. I'm not about to sit here and play with these people. What the truth is that in a situation when it comes to the queen and the villagers, if they coming for the queen, you automatically become not as important as the queen. This is not a queen looking out at the people and at the masses saying, I'm better than you and you're not better than me. No, this mean, motherfucker, y'all try to run up on me, I will blast that shit up out the ground. Now, somebody could have been working and like, yeah, you know, oh, I'm about to be with the Empress in the future and everything. I'm just getting everything straight because I need to protect her or something. But somebody got deterred, and it's just the bottom line, or they got taken out of here. And the way that they did this from a distance or something like this, it's something about something being injustice. Like these people can't really these heathens can't really put the gauntlet down on you. But you hit them where they hurt and they got numbers. So this is like a swipe. This is like a raid or something that take out many of these people at one time. Lots and lots and lots of them at one time. Their numbers is their numbers. The numbers that hurt first. Because these people feel untouchable. So if you go and you do a bunch of raids at one time and get like 1,000 of these motherfuckers and take them to jail and do it like that, it's gonna open the shit up. It's gonna break them down just a little bit more. Provider of logic and impartial, because again, these could be people that have much knowledge, but they don't have much knowledge now. And you didn't clown God, and you didn't clown the Empress. And so, you know, you left this person for dead, and they've been able to hear and see what's going on from where they stand. Or they are really a prophet or somebody that could tell you something that you can't see. I mean, I don't know. But there's something that's being overturned if this is what they were trying to do. You're gonna unhand me. I keep on hearing that in my head. Unhand me, you heathens. You know, it's like I'm not joking and laughing. I'm just saying, but it's like serious. It's something really serious. But it's like you got to. It's like bust a move. Like you gotta. I don't know. Let these motherfuckers know that that's not happening. Just forget about the Kanika Jenkins murder because I don't think that somebody was murdered. It was for the appeal. They knew what they was doing when they got that shit going. And I told you, it wasn't even on a worldwide or national scale, but then Dr. Oz took the shit up and put it on the show, and it still wasn't. You might go up to a Caucasian person or an Indian person today and say, yeah, Kanika Jenkins. They're going to say, who is that? It really was to get black people in their emotions. That's why they wearing all that purple. This is something about the royal family or something like this here. Or like I told you, Somebody tried to run up on some fucking body. Like something broke out, y'all. It's just something. It's just the bottom line. This has been an ongoing battle or something that was going on behind the scenes that either you seen it or you don't. I don't know. Okay. So whatever this unjust act, it can't be taken lightly as to who they trying to do it towards. It can't be. Supporter of compassion and intuitive feelings. They got an orange and purple and red. There's an ending to this witch hunt or whatever this is. See, what they're not saying is that the royals and the politicians been compromised. So, even with Donald Trump saying it's a witch hunt, they seen this shit coming, but it's like they are afraid of whatever this shit is that's rumbling underground or something like. I don't know, is it? But they should know something. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we got lovers in reverse. This could have even been somebody said that you had a lover, that you was beating up with a lover or something like this, but somebody was not. In this particular instance, somebody was not. Moment of glory in the gardens for a bloodline. All right, so this is there's some endings for these people maybe or something like this. Restful solitude. Somebody thought they was moving down southward to Florida to be in solitude, but they're not. All right, and then we got the green energy. This could also be independent energy here. Or these could be people that are independent out of this group that want to join the bloodline or something like this. Maybe they were lied to about somebody like, oh, that girl that they get trying to make the empress, that's why they don't let us see her, or that's why she don't come around us because she a monster. She got 10 toes. I mean, 10 toes. We do have 10 toes. She got 10 eyes is what I meant to say, or something like this. This could be an emperor with this kind of crown. Because I think emperor is out here twice then. The piece on the board is knocked over for these people. But we got an emperor in the reverse. And this death could be an emperor in reverse. Win, lose, or way. Win or lose way. I mean, in reverse. Maybe somebody died. Win, lose, or die. And maybe somebody could have died here. Development of affection and creative energy. So maybe this was somebody that was just being a big, like, boy from Little Monsters or something. And maybe somebody's looking for a new the boy. And they trying to take you or choose you or something like this. But I feel like it was like somebody didn't develop some type of, these could be these avocados from Mexico or these people that they're producing, trying to see if these people are going to gain some type of empathy or something like this. They could be trying to say that you haven't. Somebody could be trying to say that you are avocado from Mexico, meaning that they're breeding these people in Mexico and bringing them back up here, and they slowly come back too after they've been hung on them hooks down there, like those Mayans was doing to those people, like they probably could have did to Jean Bonnet. Now, I'm not going to get into the details because I don't like to, because I don't know what the details is, first of all, and because I feel like because of the energy that I carry, before I started pissing people off online and showing that it doesn't matter who these people is and what sector they come from, they could all be involved. Before I started doing that, it could have been some kind of equilibrium here. All right. But again, there's something that have to be, it's like I see it, a jackhammer to cement. It has to be taken up. Ain't no stopping it. So we got the development of affection and creativity. So somebody could be trying to make it like you're not creative or something like this, or you're not affectionate, or you're not this. I mean, but like I've never lacked being affectionate because, even if I'm not affected, this could be somebody like stalking you. They want to see you out there in the streets with different people and see how you affectionate with people, some shit like this. If you don't do that, they're gonna mark you. Cause I'm telling you, these people feed off of seeing you do shit. So it's like, what was I gonna say? Mm, mm, like the flooding of my basement or whatever. Somebody was trying to make it seem like I'm inactive. I'm just a log, a lump on a log. You know, they need to get somebody in here that's always working. This like a slave race. It's like I don't know. It's like somebody trying to make something into a slave race or something. But I guess the good thing about it was somebody could have tried to send in the fact of having the D baby come back and live at home so um people could get a sneak peek of me playing with my D baby or something like this, so I don't seem cold or something. you know I've also always been somebody that doesn't relate to children. You get what I'm saying? I don't relate to children, but I've just always been somebody that like to make sure that children is safe. I have a problem with it, especially if they're in my home. I make sure that the children is safe. I got a problem with safety. I got a problem with mm, I'm one of the people that's gonna scream or something before the child even, if a child running towards me and I know they about to fall and hit their head, I already be somebody that be like, ah, or oh my God, or you know what I'm saying? I just always been like that. And my kids hate it. They do. But so let's see, this just flew out on Independence Avenue. So maybe these people are saying that they independent, they're a group of people that's doing like this and they got power now. But I'm telling you, this is not being built back up. This could have something to do with this New York energy or something like this. It's a tower. We got the sun. So this could be the sun's judgment here. For what these people could have did to the sun at some point in time. A messenger of acting first and thinking later. But there could be also somebody that just left or left you behind. This is somebody that could have been living up around you, with you, and instead of approaching you and say, girl, you gotta whatever here, they wanted you to depend on, I don't know, something that you're not even connected to give you and somebody could have went down here acting first and thinking later. Because if somebody left you here 5 years ago and they went here and they started something already, this person could be getting a tower because it's like, dude, you left your Empress in reverse here and came here. You wanted this bitch to die and she ain't dead. So now what you gonna do? And now somebody's favorite TV actor, or this could be somebody that somebody be watching online and they got a crush on them. Maybe this person about to die. Maybe your man watched tarot. Maybe they watch porn. Maybe they got a favorite, I don't know, something that they watch, a girl or something other than you. So now whoever this person tried to raise above this Empress could be the person that end up losing their life. And then we got future plans in the garden with this red energy is in reverse. So this could be maybe these people went to California, or they're gonna try to start something in the future in California. Okay. But whatever these plans for them taking over Florida or something, it's not happening. So, and then we got Collaboration Avenue right here with this jumped on with the world card. It's a no. So somebody's being rejected here. The same way they could have rejected you or me. Damn, somebody could even go to jail or something like this. But it's kind of messed up because it's like, if these are the people that you started with in your journey, your spiritual journey, it's kind of messed up, man. It is. Again, this could be a crazed masculine or a older gentleman here that's trying to get rid of everybody from around a feminine. But this is somebody that need this feminine to be in reverse or be in trouble or destitute before they can come in. And I don't like that energy. I don't. We got justice. I don't like that. You gonna lose this shit if you coming at me like that alone. Maybe this is the only thing that somebody know how to do. Maybe this is somebody that don't know how to love, or they finally found somebody that they can control or like or something like this, and they don't know what to do, and so they trying to get rid of everybody else or something. But that's like abuse or some shit like this. I don't like it. Yeah, the green energy. Watch me work is in reverse. Something is not working here. I mean, it could be this last thing that these people did here. There are some young girls here. I'm telling you, there are some young girls that are into. There's also some of these girls in the 40s or something like this that are in with this shit. Okay? Who was they bringing these girls to, Trina? Or Valentine? Even if this is this Momo energy, because Miss Momo could mean that this is the same thing that somebody around that person got them caught up in with something. But I know the old Momo or the dad of these people is that news anchor. That's either the one that Sophia was with 20 something years ago. Maybe something happened because he looked stressed or something like this. And so that could have been when she got married or something like this. These people could have did that to her. And y'all trying to act like that's me or something like this. And y'all took that person in the underworld. I don't know what you did, but it's something, whatever here. Okay. So this is like that show that I was watching, that police show, when they was like, wait, with I'm gonna call it the sunflower episode. And she was like, they brought that man there, and the man brought a girl there in the trunk while they was investigating a lady. No, they went to go protect a lady that had been attacked 20 years ago. She was the last survivor. Okay. She was the last survivor in this fucking show. Okay. Of a crime that happened. And she was always, acting nervous, didn't want to date no more, or something like this. Okay. The police got a hit that this man was still out there and he did a crime or whatever, and he was gonna be looking for. They said, "Oh, he gonna go to the girl that he didn't get. He got the girl that he didn't get, the last one that was the survivor." So they go and they said that they figured that he's gonna go there like within the next 24 hours. So they do a stakeout at her house. So when he come there, they will be there already staked out. Now, because I'm picking up that I must have missed something real heavy yesterday. Somebody coming towards me, possibly. It got to be somebody that I seen within the past couple, but this is just a bait. Anyways, I remember this episode because she had sunflowers all over her house, like this Oshun energy got in her hair. And the police thinking that, they caught the guy, but he was trying to say something out of his mouth when they caught. She was like, "Tell him the truth. Tell him why those girls was coming in, or tell him what they were doing. Tell him." And before he could say something about the lady, she already hit him in the head with a thing. Now the police was supposed to be doing a stakeout, and the police was supposed to catch the man, but the lady knew that he was about to call her out. That, long story short, the man was being handled by her. The man was being handled by her, Chelsea. Somebody named Chelsea is somebody's handler or a mind control person, or somebody could be trying to protect their child. Somebody's name is Chelsea. It's almost like also American Horror Story when she was like, I know what you guys are doing here. And when I get back to Hollywood, I'm telling everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's some weird shit like that. I'm getting all these different scenes here. But and now my brain is getting mushy. Oh, that's what happened. So while they in the middle of the investigation, two cops go outside and they hear something coming out of a car. They open up the trunk, they call inside to the people that's inside the house and say, we found it's a girl out here in this motherfucker's trunk. And they're like, really? And then she was like, but why would he be bringing here or something? And she kind of like slowly put down the phone. And when she did, the lady was already ready with a broom or something to strike the police officer. And she was like, it was you. And you know how when you somebody catch somebody in a thing and they're like, it was you. And you be walking around the table like, you the one that did this. That's why it took so long for such and such to get back from the thing, because you had already called and told them, because you knew where they was taking them girls. And then they was struggling a little bit. Somebody could use that terms like struggle. Somebody could have like a speech impediment as well. Y'all see how that shit just came in? All right. So during the scuffle or something like this, long story short, they end up bringing the girl in to justice. They end up getting justice and finding out the girl was the one that was making these people bring these girls to her. Crazy. Some kind of justice. So again, you have different species here. You have foreign intelligence here too. And they could be having different neural chips in their head. And they could be like these setup kings or queens or something. If somebody was using me as that, I never knew. I just thought that I was talking to people or hanging out with guys or hating out with girls or whatever like this. So if somebody was using me as something like that, I never knew. That's why I feel like it's something about making the Empress the scapegoat, or that person, the common denominator with these kind of projects that they do, is the Truman person, the one that's totally clueless about what's going on around them. But why would those, if they try to say Truman was, people would just laugh, because all the thousands of people was watching this person. If this person was so bad, why didn't you report this 20 years ago? If this person was doing all this, you are all the mandated reporters that's supposed to report to everybody if something gets off kilter on the show. You the ones that go behind the scenes and supposed to conspire if something is going wonky on the show. Do you get what I'm saying? That would be crazy for all those, even if all those people woke up the next day and said, yeah, something bad happened, let's blame it on Truman. It would be ridiculous, because thousands and thousands of other people was watching this person on camera. You get what I'm saying? Thousands and thousands of people was watching this person live or on camera on TV. So even if the people that was around this person in the atmosphere got tired of Truman and wanted things to stay the same so they can keep getting paid, and just wanted Truman just to get a new person so he could settle back down, or he could fall back in love, or they tried to swap out the girl and get him a new wife, whatever this may be, it wouldn't make sense if you really think about it. You know what I'm saying? Hard work, provider of authority and charm. Somebody want you to be in the jail sector with them. I'm not doing it. Whatever you talking about with me, cause I know I'm innocent, so you gonna clear that shit quickly. This could be your whole family was turned into internment camp people or something, and they went, well, I can't help you if I'm the same thing as you. That's the mindset of a nigga I'll never be with. Supporter of ambition, business, and success here with the sun. This what the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wants you to be in their sector, like the prison sector or something. And we got struggle avenue in reverse here. It could be because of what these greens did, or these greens ain't struggling no more because of what they took from this Empress to turn this Empress in reverse. Okay? Or like I said, if you get rid of this sector, the struggle is going to be over. Because somebody is acting like it's like a gang of people that's like, oh, we your friend with a smile energy. But these motherfuckers, it's like a green snake. It's going to bite your ass. Yeah, no. Yeah, we got Hierophant energy with a happy, fulfilled place. Somebody could be saying you doing this out of impulse or opportunity. No, something was well thought out for somebody. Either the bad people or the good people or both. We got temperance here. Some type of balance here. And we got conflict in the garden with the bloodline. See, because I feel like these people thought it was all over and they was going against you. And God needed to see how many people was going to be choosing to be on that route. Like, man, this is really... And we got this royal energy here where somebody was all wrong about you or something like this. This could be somebody on the other side you're not connected to, but they also think that it's time for a change. And they was hoping that it was going to be you. And somebody else is like, not you too. You're going to leave me for this or something. But like, you have to, whatever somebody, I have to. It's almost kind of slick how they did it. Slow and steady. This blue energy here. These are all these colors from that faith card last night. I never had gotten a rainbow like this. The darkest before dawn way. The darkest thing happened before dawn. So there could be a new dawn person. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go wake up somebody.